নমস্কাৰ সকলোকে পঢ়াৰ লগত জড়িত আনটা খবৰ আপলোড দিবলৈ লৈছো আজি আৰু এটা হৈছে এডমিশন নোটিছ ফৰ দা VFA ট্ৰেইনিং কোৰ্স সেশন 2024 and 25 ইয়াত দিছে আৰু চালক যে যিসকলে ভেটেৰিনেৰী ফিল্ড এছিষ্টেণ্ট পঢ়িম বুলি ভাবিছে তেওঁলোকৰ বাবে খুব এটা ভাল খবৰ ইতিমধ্যে প্ৰকাশ পাইছে আৰু এই বছৰ সিট 200টা ওলাইছে চালক 200টা সিট আৰু ইয়াত কেটেগৰীত ভাগ কৰি থোৱা আছে और ऑनलाइन आरंभ होइसे 14/6/2025 পৰা কালিৰ পৰা আৰম্ভ হৈছে আৰু লাষ্ট হৈছে 13 জুলাই 2025 টোটাল সিট আছে 200 তাৰে আপোনাৰ কেটেগৰী ভাগ কৰা আছে জেনাৰেল চেকৰ দুটা 102 আৰু তাৰে EWS 10টা OBC MOBC 73টা ST প্লেনছ আছে 10টা ST SC আছে 5টা আৰু ST হিলছৰ নাইবা এজৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত দিছে ক্যান্ডিডেট should not less than 18 years and should not be more than 30 years age on the 1st January 2025 the upper age limit is flexible for the candidate of reserve category as per the existing provisions however there is no provision for the condonation of age limitation upper age limit is flexible as for under দিছে যে আপোনালোকৰ এজৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত দিছে 18 to 30 years ৰ ভিতৰত এপ্লাই কৰিব পাৰিব কিন্তু আমি গম পাওঁ যেটো এজ ইলেকশন ৰুলছ আছে OBC MOBC লেটি নিউজৰ ৰেহাই আৰু SC SC ST প্লেনছ হলে 5 বছৰ ৰেহাই দিছে for determining the age limit the department will accept only the date of birth record in the matriculation or equivalent examination certificate of the admit card issued by recognized education board no other document relating to age such as horoscope affidavit birth extra from the municipal corporation health department service record etc will be accepted at this বয়সৰ গণনাৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত মেট্ৰিক বাহিৰে আপোনালোকৰ হায়াৰ সেকেন্ডাৰী এডমিট কাৰ্ড তথা মেট্ৰিকৰ যেটো এডমিট কাৰ্ড বা সাৰ্টিফিকেটৰ যেটো ডেট অফ বাৰ্থ লিখা থাকে তাৰ ওপৰত ভিত্তি কৰি গণনা কৰিব দিছে and the education qualification দিছে minimum educational qualification required for the admission in SSLC science অৰ্থাৎ আপোনালোক হাই সেকেন্ডাৰী সায়েন্স স্ট্ৰীমত পাস কৰা হ'ব লাগিব with the biology as a subject from the recognized university board as per rules 8 the Assam Animal Husbandry and the Veterinary Subordinate Service Rules 2022 as amended up to date by the Assam Animal Husbandry and the Veterinary Subordinate Service Rules at this 2017 আপোনালোকে এপ্লাই কৰাৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত হাই সেকেন্ডাৰী সায়েন্স স্ট্ৰীমৰ হ'ব লাগিব আৰু আপোনালোকৰ বায়োলজি এটা সাবজেক্ট হিচাপে থাকিব লাগিব application fees there will be no application fees for the all categories candidate কোনো আপোনালোকৰ application fees নাই ইয়াত দিছে ৰিজাৰ্ভেশনৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত দিছে reservation for admission into 200 seats shall be given as per the existing reservation policy the benefit of reservation under the EWS can be availed upon produce of the latest income certificate for the financial year 2024-25 issued by the circle office of the revenue circle there where the candidate and his family normally resides the income and asset certificate issued by any of the authority in the prescribed format given in the annexure 1 shall be accepted as proof of the candidate claim by belonging to EWS or আপোনালোকে ৰিজাৰ্ভেশনৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত যিসকল জেনাৰেল কেটেগৰী আছে তেওঁলোকে EWS প্ৰডিউস কৰিব লাগিব দিছে দেখাব লাগিব এপ্লাই ক্ষেত্ৰত দিছে how to apply the candidate have to require essential qualification for the proposed training course as mentioned above may apply by submitting online application through the official website ahbfa.assam.gov.in the link will be available on the from 12 hours edition 14 June 2025 to 13 July 2025 অৰ্থাৎ আপোনালোকৰ লাষ্ট ডেট আছে 13 July. The prescribed online application shall be duly filled up and submitted online along with the scanned copy of the document list, serial number. আৰু আপোনালোকৰ ইতিমধ্যে গম পাইছোৱে যিটো আপোনালোকৰ অফিচিয়েল ৱেবছাইট আছে ahvfa.assam.gov.in ভিজিট কৰি আপোনালোকে এপ্লাই কৰিব লাগিব। আৰু এটা খুব গুৰুত্বপূৰ্ণ বিষয় হ'ল যে এই কোৰ্সটো কৰি হোৱাৰ পাছত আপোনালোকৰ চাকৰিটো পুৰা কনফাৰ্ম। Before applying online, candidates are advised to go through carefully the instructions provided in this notice as well as on the website. No manual application form will be accepted. আপোনালোকৰ fill up কৰাৰ instruction ভালকৈ পঢ়িব আৰু আপোনালোকে বেলেগ ধৰণে ইয়াত এপ্লাই কৰিব নোৱাৰিব, manually এপ্লাই দিব নোৱাৰিব। Selection procedure ক্ষেত্ৰত দিছে as approved by the government of Assam, the following procedure is followed in the selection of the candidate for admission into the 1-year veterinary field assistant training course. After a thorough scrutiny of application, eligible candidates are called for personal assessment test of 100 marks as so below. Percentage of marks in HSSLC science with biology 40% which is the percentage of marks HSLC personal assessment test 40%. Questions are asked about the biology, physics, chemistry and general awareness of state and national importance. 5 questions are asked for each member of the selection board consisting of 2 members daily on a rotational basis. Each question carry 4 marks. Yadise that manukor jetu test hobo biology, physics, chemistry and general awareness opore hobo. Final merit list prepared according to total marks obtained ABC subject of observance of the reservation policy. ওপৰ যিটো আছে ABC আপোনালোকৰ পইণ্টৰ ওপৰত ভিত্তি কৰি আপোনালোকৰ ফাইনেল মেৰিট লিষ্ট ল'ব। লাষ্ট ডেট আমি গম পালোঁ 13 জুলাই। ডকুমেণ্ট কি লাগিব খুব চাই লওক, খুব ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট। ফৰ এ স্পোক HSLC certificate or admit card issued by the recognized board council, the PRC issue for educational purpose, receipt of application for PRC before Deputy Commissioner Office, HSLC marksheet, HSLC science marksheet, recent passport size photograph, scan copy of signature of the candidate, caste certificate EWS certificate from competent authority if applying for such category, DDO certificate in case of serving it for employees of the department. যদি ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্টত কৰিছে তেতিয়া তেওঁলোকে DDO চাৰ্টিফিকেট লৈ পিনে এপ্লাই কৰিব পাৰিব। Other terms and conditions দিছে candidate must be a permanent resident of the state of Assam and are required to upload the scanned copy of the permanent resident certificate along with the online application. If a candidate failed to upload PRC at the time of submission of application, receipt of application for PRC submitted before the Deputy Commissioner's office may be submitted at the time of the personal assessment test. The original copy of certificate should be produced, failure of which the candidature may be rejected outside the আপোনালোকৰ যদি PRC নাথাকে তো PRC এপ্লাই কৰা যিটো ৰিচিপ্ট সেই ৰিচিপ্টটো লৈ আপোনালোকে এপ্লিকেশ্যন ফৰ্মত আপলোড কৰিব আৰু যিটো ইণ্টাৰভিউ হ'ব ইণ্টাৰভিউলৈ যাওঁতে আপোনালোকে অৰিজিনেলখন লগত লৈ যাব লাগিব। Incomplete application will summarily rejected. Incomplete reject hobo আমি গম পাওঁৱে। The candidate whose application are found complete in all the respect and accepted online will be called for the personal assessment test before the selection committee. The candidate have to produce all the original certificate and testimonial before selection committee at the time of the personal assessment test. Date of personal assessment test will be notified due to course of time. The eligible candidate will have to appear the personal assessment test before selection committee to be held at the office of the Director, Animal Husbandry and Veterinary, Assam, Seniguthi Guwahati 781 যে আপোনালোকৰ যিটো assessment test হ'ব সেইটো গুৱাহাটীত হ'ব ইয়াত দিছে no TADA will be admissible for the appearing for the personal assessment test কোনো TADA নিদিয়ে আপোনালোকৰ assessment testত যাওঁতে canvassing either directly or indirectly will be disqualifying the candidate. The list of candidates will be uploaded in the department website and also display in the office of notice board of the directorate of the AH Veterinary Department, Guwahati, and the principal School of Veterinary Science, AH Gungur, Silchar, Assam. The roll number of the selected candidate final list may also be notified through the leading English newspaper published from the Guwahati. The selected candidate will be to execute the bond before the joining of course. The authority reserve the right to arrange the training course at any other campus within the state of Assam. আপোনালোকে select হোৱাৰ পাছত যিকোনো বা কোনো যেহেতু কেইবাটাও ট্ৰেইনিং চেণ্টাৰ আছে বা অসমৰ যিকোনো ট্ৰেইনিং চেণ্টাৰত আপোনালোকৰ ট্ৰেইনিং দিব পাৰে সেইটো দি নেক্সট দিছে subject to availability of the vacancy and the observation of rules regulation. The successful trainee may be appointed from the time to time. However, the authority shall not be found to provide the appointment jobs on the complete of the course. আপোনালোকৰ কমপ্লিট হোৱাৰ পাছতে আপোনালোকৰ চাকৰি যেটো নিশ্চিত The candidate selected for admission will have to produce the physical fitness certificate from the district subdivision medical and health officer. General instruction of this the selection list confers no right to admission in the VFA training course unless the department is satisfied with the suitability of the candidate after a thorough medical examination and verification. All the essential document for eligibility may be considered necessary before admission to the course. আপোনালোকৰ admission হোৱাৰ আগতে আপোনালোকৰ যেটো verification হ'ব ইয়াত দিছে the candidates will be summarily rejected at any stage of the selection process if found not conforming to the official format, submitting incomplete information, wrong information, incomplete requisite certificate, misrepresentation of the fact implementation, impersonal. যদি আপোনালোক ভুল তথ্য দিয়ে যে আপোনালোকৰ ৰিজেক্ট হ'ব ইয়াত দিছে The department reserve the right to make change or cancel, postpone the selection process on specific ground. Fake document, false information, misrepresentation of facts shall at the lead of rejection if detected at any stage before after admission and shall make the candidate liable to criminal proceeding as per existing law. Offering a bribe of or any favor of candidate by any individual on behalf of any candidate is a criminal offense. Such as activities shall result in the immediate disqualification of the candidature. Candidates should mention their full proper address with PIN code. With PIN code. In case of any confusion, the decision of the department will be final. The rules and regulations, terms and conditions of the department will be applicable. Details document of such scanned copy of uploaded as per clause G above দিছে আপোনাৰ ফটোগ্ৰাফ কেনেকৈ দিব হেতু দিছে নেক্সট সিগনেচাৰ কেন দিব তাকো ডিটেইলছ দিছে আপোনাক লিখছে কলিং লেটাৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত দিছে যে আপোনালোকৰ the eligible candidate will have to download call letter department website entering mobile number and password enrollment ID number personal assessment test which will be communicated later scrutiny of document dice candidate will have to require carry original document testimonial when appearing for the personal assessment test for scrutiny by the authority. Candidate failing to bring the original will not be considered for such qualification as claimed by him are not no found, rectification will be entertained after personal assessment is. Testimonial document original be produced where when appearing for the personal assessment is আপোনালোকে assessment test জানো কি কি লিখিব লাগিব ভালকৈ চাই লওক identity proof like PAN card, driving license, passport, current ID issued by the educational institution, voter ID, Aadhaar card along with call letter, certificate of proof of age, admit card, pass certificate, SSLC or equivalent examination, certificate and mark sheet high secondary with biology, certificate of caste from the competent authority in respective of the candidate belonging to OBC, MOBC, SC, ST, duly signed Annexure 1, Annexure 2 and 3, EWS certificate from the competent authority for EWS candidate, 2 copy of recent passport size photograph. Merit list is based on the aggregate performance of the candidate in the personal assessment test. The final merit list will be prepared category wise against 200 seats as so in the advertisement. There will be only one merit list category wise, general OBC, MOBC, SC, ST, EWS separately against 200 seats at this. Note this in case it try to make the candidate older, the age will be placed higher of the merit list. Further, candidate having same date of birth and have obtained equal mark, thus candidates scoring higher marks in a minimum essential qualification for the post will be placed higher in the merit list. In case of seat reserved for EWS are not filled up the candidate belonging to EWS category during the selection procedure due to shortage of the candidates, the balance post will be filled up from the candidate unreserved category. Jodi EWS fill up নহয় আপোনালোকৰ সেই post সমূহ unreserved category fill up হ'ব। এই আছিল আজি গুৰুত্বপূৰ্ণ খবৰটো, খুবেই এটা ভাল কোৰ্স আৰু এই কোৰ্স পঢ়াৰ সময়ত চাকৰি নিশ্চিত, পঢ়াৰ পাছত চাকৰি নিশ্চিত হৈ আমি সকলোৱে গম পাওঁ। গতিকে দেৰি নকৰিব, আপোনাৰ যদি কোনোবা আছে হাই সেকেন্ডাৰী পাছ উইথ সায়েন্স আৰু বায়োলজি যদি সাবজেক্ট আছিলে তেতিয়া অটেনকেল এপ্লাই কৰিবলৈ কওক। থ্যাংক ইউ।